What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today, BTC. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, you guys. We're sitting at about $103,757. I feel like the last 3 days in a row, we've opened up the days with some downside movements, right? This one's a little bit more intense than the last couple days, but that's okay. Looking at this downside move, it's sold off a hell of a lot on the RSI here. We were overbought, coming all the way down to the 40. This is an area that we found support once before, twice before. A little bit lower here, we got into the oversold zone, but we even kind of found support here momentarily, right? Found support over here, oversold zone here, but this is an area that we do like to find support a good bit of the time. So it's very possible that this right now could be it for the drop in Bitcoin. Beyond the RSI, you look at the price, where the low is right here. It's tied up very well with this low. It's tied up very well with this high. It makes sense that this is probably where we're going to bottom out. Let's look at the 1 hour and see if we can make sense out of that too. 1 hour is in the oversold zone. The last time we were in this oversold zone, what did we do? Well, that was this move down here, and we did move up higher. We didn't move up immediately. We went on to find a higher low. But, being that this is the 1 hour chart, this took, this was from the 5th of December until the 10th of December, so that took about all of 5 days, and then we started moving up again. Could we go, we're on the 18th of December now, could we go on a 5-day pause, and then Christmas week we start to rally, we have that Christmas rally? Maybe. I don't think it's going to be a 5-day pause, though. I think maybe we pause for less time now. We're at $103,652. Finding support here, we might find a little support, find resistance at about $106,000 right here. We could come back down, find a higher low. We could come back down, find a slightly lower low, and get some bullish divergence going on our 1 hour. Or maybe we go straight up from there. Who knows, man? I think Bitcoin is right now in the midst of this next phase up. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like it's moving so slow, and I get it, man. But I feel like today, if not by the end of today, then I would assume by the end of tomorrow, we're probably going to be above $110,000. That's my thoughts, man. And I mean, maybe I should widen that range because we have 5 days left in the week. I definitely do believe that by the end of this week, we'll be above 110K. But I'm suspicious, right? I might be the only person right here, right now, on YouTube, on X.com, on the whole crypto space right now that is confidently saying, I'm confidently saying this, man, that within the next 2 days, either by the end of today or tomorrow, we will be at 110,000 or higher. And if we're not at 110,000, we'll be damn close, you guys. I think right now it seems not obvious that we're in this next phase up, but by the end of today, and certainly by the end of tomorrow, certainly by the end of this week, it will seem exactly like what it is that we're in this next phase up. Just like here, we moved up, we're about to be in that same kind of leg here. I would like to see today close green as well, because it'd be nice if we can close in the overbought zone. Getting into the overbought zone like this and then getting out, it's not really a good look. Not only that, but you have like one high here, a lower high there, and then another lower high that's kind of like double bearish divergence. If that bearish divergence were to be true, that'd be good for a move all the way back down below $90,000. I'm not saying it's impossible. Bitcoin could do it. It's completely possible. That would shake a lot of people out, man. If we went all the way down to 88K right now, it's only an 18% drop. So many people would shit their pants, right? We went all the way up from 108K all the way down to 88K. So many people would, even if we went down to like 86K or lower, like something around there, a 20% drop is nothing for Bitcoin. It can do that in a day, recover from that in a week, and then be on its merry way, right? We could literally, you guys, all before Christmas week, be down at 88K, come back to recover, and then Christmas Day, we're back at 100K again, looking to move higher, right? It could happen very fast. So I don't think that's going to happen. I'm not calling for that, but moves like that always happen when nobody's calling for them. So I'm more just saying that to put it on your radar. If it happens, and I'm not expecting it to happen, and every time it happens, stuff like this, I normally don't expect it to happen, okay? And I think that's kind of why things like this happen, catches people off guard, people get emotional, they get shaken out, and that's why I'm talking about it now, is don't get shaken out. If it happens, if we wake up and it's this just hell of a day, you guys, and we're down below 90K or even below 95K, like whatever. Maybe it doesn't go below 90K, maybe it goes to 95K, whatever. But however low the price might go, don't get scared. Look at it as an opportunity to buy more, right? I don't think it's going to happen. Again, I'm just talking about it in case it does happen, because if it does happen, you need to be prepared, because if you're prepared mentally, If it does happen, then you're not going to make the bad decisions. But if you think, oh, it's only up to the moon from here, and then this happens, you're going to be like, oh no, it's broken. I need to get out before I lose all my money. But then as soon as you think that, that's when we go to what you're planning right now, which is to the moon, right? It's just it takes a little bit more time. Bitcoin is volatile. Don't let this last month fool you. It is volatile. It's a very volatile thing, and we can do this just as quickly as we can do this. I'm just telling you so. But I don't think we're going to do that. We're at 103.4K now. I mean, the lowest that I would think we go to is probably not even below 100K, honestly. I think that this is it. I think that we find support here. We probably start moving up. Again, if I'm wrong, we don't find support here. That doesn't mean that we're going below 90K right now. That just means maybe instead of here, we go down to about 102K. Instead of there, maybe we go down to about 100K. But something in that area is where I would expect to find support. Again, the 1 hour is pretty oversold, so I don't think that we're going to go too much lower in a short amount of time. Finding support on this 123 as well kind of looks nice. Do we have any bullish divergence on the 15-minute? No, kind of, but not really. That's okay. Anyways, guys, 103.5K right now. If we're looking at this on a weekly time frame, the price targets that I would have by the end of this year are somewhere between 123K to 142K. And personally, I expect 123K will be by the end of 2024. 142K will be by the end of January 2025, Trump's inauguration probably. That's kind of my expectations, but we'll be something up in that zone. I've got nothing else to say, my friends. I've got nothing else to go off of. I think I've said everything I need to say. So if you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Be prepared for anything. Again, I took a pause to talk about prices that are below 90K, not because I think they're going to happen. And I have to say that so many times because people hear that and they're like, he says it's going there. And it's like I'm abundantly saying it's not going to go. I don't think it's going to go there. But I'm more saying it not because I think it's going to go there, not because I'm trying to scare people, but just because if it does happen, it can be scary. It's a scary thing. It's very scary. Going from 108K all the way down to 85K, that can be a very scary thing. Psychologically, I get it. This is my third crypto bull cycle. Yeah. I've been doing technical analysis for 8 years. I get it, man. I've seen a lot of the scaries, but as time goes on, it's not that I'm necessarily preparing for this to happen as though I expect it to happen. I'm just preparing for it to happen mentally, and I am prepared for it to happen mentally because if that happens, I'm not going to be scared. I'm going to be like, damn, I would love to buy more. I wish I had more. Can I sell my car? How fast can I do that so I can buy more coins? You know what I mean? Where most people are going to see that and they're going to think, oh no, Bitcoin's broken. It's going to zero now. Likely as soon as people think that, which it would take a move down like that to make them think that, that's when we pump. And then it's by the time the price is at new all-time highs, people are like, oh no, I should have never sold down here. I should buy back. It's gonna fuel the fire. They sold down here at the most ideal time to sell or ideal time to buy for the institutions, and then they buy back here at higher prices than they would have had if they just held on. It's like they're adding to the bullish momentum both times, right? I said this in another video, and one of my friends was like, how can it be bullish to sell things and bullish to buy things? Like, don't you think you're just saying you're biased? And I was talking about, because I said something like this in another video, and all I'm trying to say is if you selling, yes, gives selling pressure, it pushes price down. But if you have 10% of the market that's sellers and 90% of the market that's buyers down here, well, or like if the institutions are buying here, but the dumb money is the one selling here, well, that selling is actually bullish because now you're selling to strong hands. Weak hands selling into strong hands is always more bullish. They're going to hold through all this, right? They're going to hold through all that stuff. And then the weak hands, what's great about them selling is they sell down here and then they buy back at higher prices. They buy back at that is bullish. So I don't know, guys. I went off on a tangent there, but I'm done talking. If you guys like the video, hit that like button. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.